Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing back there, Johnny? How you like this damn blizzard?
Yeah, I wish you'd actually give us one big brouhaha or whatever before winter totally officially ends. Because March is like that.
Well, last week when we was out there and it was so cold, and Chris said, "Oh, I think it's over," and we both was like, "No, it's not over yet."
No, it's like my mom always said: if March comes in like a lion, it's going to go out like a lamb. If it comes in like a lamb, it's going to go out like a lion.
Oh, is that right? I never heard that.
Yeah, that's what my mom always said. I don't know where she got that from, but I've heard other people say it. But Michigan, basically Michigan. Do you ever see that thing on Facebook, a cartoon somebody posted? People were walking like blistery, balmy, different sun, and then it was like the same day. Within like 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Well, welcome everybody. Another good day in the neighborhood to the Flaming Pit Show. Today my guest is Miss Charlotte Lancaster McMahon. I keep forgetting that last part.
McCann.
What did I say? McMahon.
McMahon, yes.
See? I'm just not used to it. She got hitched. Because I got to do that. I's married.
I's married now. Newlywed.
Newlywed. That's what she is. And Charlotte is the president, CEO, big woman of Building Strong Women. And she was here about a year ago when she was just getting off of feet, and she's done a lot since then. So I wanted to bring her back and just give us an update on what's happened within the last year and what kind of new things coming up. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for welcoming me to your show. And I am the founder of Building Strong Women, also the CEO. And it's been a busy year, but a grateful year. God has been really with Building Strong Women, and the community has really been involved with the program now. We're going on our third house now. We had two the last time I was here with you. Now we're going on our third house. We've been getting a lot of donation. We've been doing a lot of fundraising, events. Just so much been going on. We just moved into a new place. Now we're over there on Robert T. Longway by the Holiday Inn Express.
Right.
I'm there with there's 3 businesses over there. Building Strong Women, Message in the Mail. Then we got a tax lady. So we all kind of connected together, and that's where basically my office is. And then the 2 houses we got, and then the one we're fixing up right now.
Right. Because I remember when we first met, you were trying to get a building over in Mayfair Plaza.
Yes.
And I went over there, and it was like a madhouse. And you were like, well, just come around the corner to my house.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So you've come a long way since then.
A long way.
And to actually have building with women. How many women do you have in each building, and what is the process?
Well, actually, one of the buildings is an apartment. And I have women to stay upstairs, and I have ladies stay downstairs. Then the other house, it holds about 5 women and their kids. And the next house we're doing, it's a 2-bedroom, so we might just do that just as a program for outreach for ladies to come, maybe a warming house.
Oh, okay. So nobody's going to actually live there.
Nope, we don't think we're going to have anybody living there. We're thinking about just doing it as a warming house for now.
And so as a warming house, does that mean it's only open in the winter?
Well, actually, it's going to be open 24/7 in the winter, and then in the summertime, we're going to just have it open for different programs that we do to help out the neighborhoods.
And where do you get the women to? I mean, how do the women find out about you?
Actually, we have people that refer the ladies to us. We go through Carriage Town, we go through CMH, Shelter Flint, and different organizations. And then you can also find us on our website. You can Google Building Strong Women, and it just pop up different places on Google, and you can kind of like call, and we'll give you the information at our office.
Okay. So now you've been doing this, a couple of years, and who's helping you with it as far as like your staff? What kind of people do you have working with you to help? You have like case managers or counselors or anything like that?
Well, we're getting ready to start involving different people that do case managing and counseling. We actually, when the girls come there, we basically go through CMH right now, but we are trying to get other people that's have their own business going on where trying to get them to network with us once we get a grant to be able to pay these social workers or
counselors
to help out. But right now, basically, most of the ladies come and they go straight through CMH.
And so CMH is sort of like your referral source?
Yes.
What kind of addictions do you have? Do you have anything that's you really have to worry about, any violence and anything like that, or just drug and alcohol, depression? What kind of addictions?
We don't have any addictions. We do have some ladies coming in and relapse, and then in order for them to continue staying there, they have to go through a treatment program. But most of the time, the ladies we take, they are in recovery.
Oh, recovering.
Yes,
okay.
They are recovering addicts. We just don't go and find somebody that's still an addict on the street and need a place to stay. They go to a treatment program, and then the treatment program call and refer them to us once they leave their program.
Okay, so you're not like intervention, or are you like intervention?
No, I couldn't even handle that.
Ooh, I know. That show makes me sad.
Yes.
And they were like, I'm not going. You're going to die. Well, I think about it. So you said when you do fundraisers, what kind of fundraisers are you doing or have you done to raise money to help support Building Strong Women?
The fundraisers we do consist of still dealing around women, but yet we still help men also. Like we got the programs that work in our offices, like Work First Ladies, and then we have AARP. They have gentlemen come up there, 55 and up, come in and help us do the construction on our different events that we give. And then we had the Work First Ladies do the calling on the phone. What they call it?
Telemarketing, soliciting.
They call and ask for donations, and then we give we got this big event coming up, the Founders Ball, where me and a young lady, Karen Adams, thought about, hey, let's do a fundraiser where different people that founded their own business. Nobody haven't done that in a while, and we was all the proceeds was gonna go toward women's and domestic violence. Yep.
Now, that program is out of the Y, or do you have your own program associated with Building Strong Women of domestic violence?
We have our own program dealing with situations of domestic violence. We're not associated with the Y, but the Y do, after they ladies do leave there, they do call and refer them over to Building Strong Women. The Y has, I think, 30 beds, and the Y only let them stay there for so long.
Right.
And then they got my flyers up, and what the ladies do is once they leave there, if they still don't have their stuff together, they go through the second phase of their life and they call me. And then they go and stay with other ladies in the house. Still rules apply and curfews. So they go there, and then after they leave me, we hope that we have them together enough to go to their own
They get their own apartment or whatever. So how do they feel about rules, and what are some of the rules that they must do?
Wow. Actually, they don't break the curfew. They don't have no issues with the curfew. They don't have no issue not having company there. But the biggest rule that they got issued with is cleaning up.
Oh.
I run into that all the time, chores. They don't want to do their chores. They don't want to make their beds up, and that's my biggest issue. And they pretty much get along with each other.
They just don't want to clean house.
Right. They don't want to clean house. Sometimes they don't want to sneak and tell on each other.
Right.
But, they love me so much, and they know I love them. They finally say, you know what, Charlotte, I need to talk to you. But I have had some that I have issues with. It's not easy, but this is what God sent me to do, and I'm going to continue doing it.
So do you have an age group that comes there? Because I met some of the ladies there, and you had a couple that seemed kind of young. So do you have what's the age limit for the women being there?
Actually, the youngest one I had come there was 17 years old, and she was pregnant, and she was coming through foster care. And the oldest I had is pretty much 60-something years old.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's you figure when they're 60s, and it's probably strictly addiction recovery, not having babies and nowhere to stay.
Right. I mean, they've pretty much been in addiction all their life, and then once they get older, they don't have anywhere to go, so they come there with me, and they become a part of the extended family where we had a wise person talking to the girls and basically telling them, their story and what's the do's and the don't of, trying to get yourself together when you just lived a life of addicted person.
Right, right. Now, I noticed you guys just did the fundraiser for the bowling and event. You had a nice big crowd there. So all the ladies, they usually participate in that kind of thing. That's like part of bringing your people all together, giving them something to do, and then plus raising money. So how did they like that?
Oh, they loved it. They loved it. I put all the pictures on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
They had a good time. You know, we don't want to just browbeat them with programs all the time.
Right.
They always in classroom settings or meeting. We do have fun things for them to do.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, we just had a bowling back in February.
Mm-hmm.
Where Building Strong Women and Message in the Mill got together, and we got a lot of people to sponsor us. I would like to thank all the people that sponsored us.
Mm-hmm.
And we were able to take over 100 and some people bowling, and we had a good time. They had pizza, pop, and went to Bees Bowling and really enjoyed themselves.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know, I there was another women's group that I know had done that same kind of thing. It was a couple of groups that I've seen. There's a group called Women's Life, and I don't know if that's who you guys went through, but they had done some bowling like that. And I had never heard of that before because I've never bowled at Bees before.
Right.
And so I guess that's pretty normal, you know, for people to bowl there and do a lot of the fundraisers there. I hope their lanes are better because usually when I go to events like that, they usually at Galaxy. Galaxy have some good lanes, and then sometime like Town and Country, you know, what was missing was karaoke.
Right, right. Well, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I never bowled in my life, but if the lanes was bad, I couldn't tell.
Oh.
Everybody enjoyed themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We gave them certificates.
Mm-hmm.
And we also gave them like little prizes. We raffled off different prizes there.
Yeah, and some of the women brought their children, which was pretty nice. You see the little ones, they running around having a good time.
Yes, we got ladies that come there that's trying to get their kids back. Mm-hmm. So they brought when they have time to foster care, where you can come up to different areas, different places to sit with your kids. They were able to bring all their kids up there and bowl with them that day. Mm-hmm. And it was one of the ladies, her son's birthday, so she brought cake up there. So she shared the cake with the kids. They just really enjoyed themselves.
Oh, okay. I didn't think they would let you bring any food in.
With the exception, they did.
Oh, okay.
Usually they don't.
I know. I saw the big sign on the door.
Yeah, they did.
You get to walk in, don't bring no food in here.
Right.
Probably had to clean up such a mess.
Right.
So now tell me, how did you come up with the concept of Building Strong Women? Why did you name it that?
Well, I named it Building Strong Women because back in my days, I never knew about any program when I was young and didn't have nobody to run to. So it's always been in my head and in my heart to say, when I get older, I want to be able to help people. You know, sometimes you can burn yourself out with family. Mm-hmm. So I decided when I got older that I wanted to just build a big old house. Because for some reason, I just don't like staying by myself.
Right, right.
So I wanted to just say, I wish I could just get a big old house and just build it. And everybody that's going through something, that's getting dogged out, and they want to get themselves together, that we help each other. Mm-hmm. I help you, you help me, we help each other.
Right.
So I kept saying, I need a name. And I decided to say, I need to be built on. I'm a woman, so why not call it Building Strong Women? Mm-hmm. You know, I'll give you what I know and you give me what you know, and we build on each other. Mm-hmm. Instead of, I don't like it when we just dog each other out.
Right.
And no
separate.
One, right.
Mm-hmm.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Right, right.
So there's no reason for you to talk about me, and there's no reason for me to talk about you. I think that we should come together and we should say, let's sit down and let's rationalize and get, because we're already fighting through other things. Right. So why do we want to fight each other? Mm-hmm. So, and this is what I teach the ladies at the house. When we sit there, we all just let it all out, and then at the end we talk about it, and then at the very end we understand and we apologize to each other, and we keep moving because you might be here for this reason and you might be here for that reason, but we're both here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
I just say hug it out.
Yes, hug it out. Absolutely. You'll lose more by, complaining.
Holding on to the anger.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And, you can get headaches from that. I might grow hair.
Hallelujah.
I can't have it. So now you briefly mentioned on the Founders Ball. Now, tell me when it is and where it is.
Okay, yep. I got a flyer right here, and it's like they say, we are on a mission. 2013, we are on a mission. We're trying to really build Flint back up, get the positive back into Flint, Michigan, and surrounding area. And we also want to provide another safe haven house for women and children dealing with domestic violence in the Genesee County surrounding area. This is going to be our first annual founder ball, and it's sponsored by me, Charlotte Lancaster McCann, founder of Building Strong Women, and then we got Karen Adams, Message in the Mill. We both have 501c3, so everything that you give is tax deductible.
Right.
You can. We're trying to get everybody to reserve the date by April the 13th, 2013. The attire is formal. The time is from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. That's where you do meet and greet. Then we have appetizers. Karen has some good cooks, very good cooks in her family. The dinner is from 6 p.m. and then we're going to have a theater play where we have associate of mine, Gladys Williams. She does a play, The Devil is a Liar, a good play, and so it's going to be dinner in the theater. It's going to be at the Club Z Club, formerly the Purple Moon, 2525 South Dorr Highway, Flint, Michigan. You can call him at 810-424-9579, or you can reach me at my office, 810-234-7933. Karen's number is 810-407-7697. The cost of this event is $25 per person, $40 per couple. Dinner is going to be your choice of roast beef or roast pork with sides of honey glazed carrots, baked potatoes, garden salad, dinner rolls, and dessert. It's going to be wonderful. Any event that you ever been to of mine, you know, we do it up. We really do.
Well, that sounds great. You say formal wear, huh?
Yeah, formal wear. Get them formal dresses out.
Get them formal dresses out. Everybody.
Get them crown dresses
right.
out. Get them dresses out. My what you call it, the ladies, my matrix of honor. You can wear them again.
Yeah, you can wear them. That'll be a good thing to wear too, because nobody
right.
will ever know. You might, even if you need to shorten it a little bit.
Right, exactly. Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness. And what other kind of things you have that's coming up?
I'm sorry. I meant to say the date is April the 13th. That's when we're going to have it.
Okay.
But we just need everybody to get their information in because we are doing an ad book where you want to, if you want to put your business out there, it's going to be a lot of different people that are founders. And we're going to do ad books and we're going to give them out at that time so they could be in Flint and the surrounding area for people to get to know about you. That's a good way of advertising.
Right.
But the date is April the 13th, 2013. That's the day we're having a dinner. April 13th, 2013.
And people need to have their money and reservations in by what time?
March
and what day?
30th. March 30th is the last day they have to have their money in.
Oh, okay. Now the ad book, that's all going to be done by that time. So how much does that cost?
The ad book right now, it start off at $10 on up. It's we do the business card, we do the Patreon where we just put your name in the ad book. We do the business card, half page, full page.
Okay.
And we got a lot of people again already have supported us on that. Swanson Funeral Home, banks, different people have put their ads in there already. So we still got some available. But people be wanting them back and fronts real bad. Yes, they do.
Well, there you go. I just take a little spot, don't matter. Put flaming pit through the middle of the book.
Right. On every page.
Right, every page is right through the middle of the book. They be like, what?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. So now the other thing is you are also an author.
Yeah.
And you just had a book published, and I always envy all these people that's got their books out. Mine is still on the laptop.
Yes, I'm an author now. That's my my first book.
Full-fledged author, and it's already out.
It's already out. It's called Lipstick on Both Sides of My Sheet, and it's through Amazon and Creative Space. It's a testimony of mine. It's basically, if you want to know how did I end up starting to be the founder of this organization, if you read this book, you'll see where I started from the beginning to the end on why I became the person that I became, why God has blessed me, and I'm saved. So you still fall short sometimes,
Right.
but yet I still rise. So in this book, I'm telling everything. I mean, it's an all-tell book. You got to be somebody that's deep into some stuff to read this book. But in the end, you're going to be like, wow, if she can do it, I could do it. It's a story that I'm telling that a lot of people is going through right now. And they probably will say, she don't even look like she done things like that. But I have. All of us got a story to tell. All of us have a past.
All of us got a story to tell. It's like the guy said last night, just write it in a book.
Yep, exactly. The guy that came to our Woman Entrepreneur of America, which is an organization it's a national, and that's done by Madam Founder Yolanda Wilder. We do that every month, the third Monday of every month, where we get a bunch of entrepreneurs together or women that want to start businesses, and we try to connect and we do different things.
Well, I was at the meeting last night, and it was interesting because we had so many people that has done so many things. So I was just like sitting there like,
Right.
Then the guy spoke. That was his first book. He's already on his second book. So it's amazing at what, people actually get done.
And it's good to meet a man that's an author. Actually to have him right there in your face and say, wow, this guy actually sat back and wrote his story.
Right.
And if he got time to do that, why don't we have time?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he said. He was like, your story is right there. You tell your own story about yourself.
Yeah.
If you want to write a book, start off by telling about who you are. And then once they get to know who you are, then you can come out with other stories.
Right.
And then you continue going on your second, third, fourth, and so on.
I know. It's amazing because I always wanted to write a book, and I started in my 20s. I think I was like 21, 22, and I was thinking, I haven't even lived long enough. I don't have a story yet.
Oh, wow.
And so then when I retired, I was like, okay, I want to make this happen. And I wanted to be done by my 60th birthday. And then when I got involved with so many organizations, everything has just like fell off to the side.
Right.
And so now I've just been going full steam ahead, but it's just, oh my goodness, when I'm sitting there, because I've got so much written down and I just need to put it onto my laptop. And it seemed like I work for 5 hours and only get 2 pages done.
Right. Well, I actually learned from this one lady that used to be my mentor. She used to tell me, take the phone off the hook. She said, and say, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna devote an hour to doing this book. And you got to give yourself some me time.
Right.
So once it might take you a year to do this book. It took me, I've been writing this book ever since 2000 because I had no closure. I absolutely wanted closure, and my closure came when I got married. And I was like, okay, now I have a closure because people want to know, so what did you do after this? Then what did you do after that? How did you end up closing this chapter?
Right.
So I finally had a closure to say I end up getting married and I'm saved now.
Well, that's what I said. I wanted to do it by 60 because I figure, okay, I'm going to shut it down at 60. Because if I keep going, I may never get the book published.
Right.
So I just said in my head, okay, I want to shut it down. When I hit 60, even if I'm not done with it, I'm going to shut it down at 60.
Right.
And then try to get it published. If I get one copy done, I'll just be so proud of it. I'll just be walking around with that one copy.
That's what I did. I was like, oh, I got a copy done. Yes. But it was actually the proof. But just the fact to see it in a book.
Yeah, in a book format. And it's like, absolutely. Oh my God, I did it. Because I always have a bucket list, and I've had a bucket list since my 20s. And, you start checking stuff off, and I always wanted to write. So I figure I'll just check that off, too, at 60.
Right.
I don't care what's written by 60. I'm checking it off.
Everything done by 60.
Everything done by 60. So I better get on the ball. I only got a few months yet.
Right.
So I see you have this little pageant thing. I saw this on Facebook. I didn't know you had anything going on like this.
Well, yeah. Well, I wanted to try to get done with the founder ball, and then the next event that's coming up. We also help our young ladies, and it's a Building Strong Women. It's actually our My Little Angel's second annual beauty pageant. So we did do one last year. So we're doing our second annual one, and we're trying to let the ladies know early to get their daughters together. We're doing casual, formal, and talent this time. And last year we had actually 4 ladies that was runner-ups. But we asked the ladies, get your girls together because we're getting judges from out of town to kind of like judge these girls. And, like I said, they're not judging them on beauty. They're judging them on talent, and how they looking at them and see that they really actually got down there and practice.
Right.
And it's good that you teach your young child to practice instead of thinking that they should win all the time. Practice make perfect.
Right. Right.
And that's going to be for age. We're doing it this time for ages 4 and 8 and 9 and 12. And the registration fee is $25, and we 25 contestants per group. Again, you know the number to call, and that's going to be July 13th, and that's going to be at the Urban League. Mm-hmm. The New McCree Theater.
Oh, because I said that building closed.
No, actually, the building ain't closed. The name changed.
The name changed.
The New McCree Building on Coraline and Pearson Road. Yes.
Because I know it as an Urban League too.
Right, and it's going to be so exciting. I can't wait. I love to see them little young girls come out there and do the thing. And plus, my granddaughter just wow.
So you have a vested interest in it.
Yes, yes. That's why I said let me get some judges from out of town. I don't even know them because I want my granddaughter to be just like I am. I want her to be superior. I want her to be strong. I want her to be able to stand up. You know, don't be shy about nothing.
So if you get all the judges from out of town, you think you're going to have some celebrity people in town? Pick and choose, you know, like one from here, one from there, wherever, or just got all real judges?
Actually, I'm going to try. You can only try, but I would. I got a surprise when that come up. I got a real surprise that I want to do something different to get these girls kind of like outside of Flint. And so that's why I'm trying to get them together now, because I'm trying to get something together outside of Flint to help us out with the My Little Angel event.
Oh, okay. So they had actually from last year to this year, they have a year to start working on this because it's going to be this year, July.
Right.
That's not very far.
No, it actually, you don't want to constantly just like, what word am I trying to say? Like raw beat it in them. Like you got some little girls, you know, they learn quick and they forget fast. So what you got to do is, I think it's enough time, but I'm just trying to give the parents enough time to get their outfits together and practice with them daily. Because if it's a whole year they practice, they going to kind of forget stuff and then they're going to be acting shy. So when they see other girls doing things, they kind of like piggyback off them and say, oh, I can't wait till I get up there. You know.
Like little honey boo-boos.
Right, honey boo-boos. Exactly.
Because that little girl is so funny.
Yes.
But, you know, that when I think of the pageants, too, it's like when the kids, they get bored. Like you said, they get bored with it. But some of the parents be pushing them so hard. When I watch those, like, Toddlers and Tiaras, some of the little kids be crying, I don't want to do it. They like, come on, straighten up, snap out of it.
Right,
and it's like, oh, they torture them kids.
Right. Actually, that's why I'm kind of glad that we're doing it now in the city of Flint to get them ready for Toddlers and Tiaras. If this is what you want your child to do.
Right.
You know, we have a young man that's going to be coming up there and he videotapes them. It's like a reality show.
Right.
He starts from the beginning and then at the end when they do the show, then we put it on YouTube.
Right.
So that's another thing that we're going to be doing for this group of girls this year.
So day in the life of the beauty queens.
Yes, exactly.
That's so cute. I think it's so cute, especially they have, like every now and then you see they'll have like one little boy in there or something and he just stands out.
Right.
And I know one time I was watching a show and they asked this little boy about, because they was doing the dance routine, he was so limber and they was asking him about how did he like doing it and he was like, oh, I just love it. I love it. And he said, well, of course some of my friends don't. Oh my goodness. They don't like me doing it. You know, they want him to go play sports and he's got to go practice, you know.
Right.
Just like the little ballroom dancers. I love to see the little junior ballroom dancers.
Yes,
we should do something like that. Get some little ballroom dancers. Wouldn't that be cute?
That would be a good idea.
Get their little outfits on. Well, and everybody still, you see.
Right. Keep that on the down low.
I just thumped it up.
Yeah, because you know we got the father and daughter dance, and then the son and mother dance. So yeah, let's keep that one up.
Oh snap! It's gonna be on in Flint.
Yes, it is.
I'm so excited because there's so much negativity going on in Flint that you need every little burst of excitement that you can get because it's just.
And then I'm like I said, I think these young girls, you know, with these young girls and they have their young babies, I think they should start getting them involved in different things that go on out there, or actually let your kids see you involved in different things. I have a sister. Marlene Lancaster, she's doing a play. It's called Sky's the Limit. And she having people come out and audition for the play. And I look at her and I'm just so proud of her because she's been in many, many plays. So she decided to do her own play. And I see these other young people coming to audition for the play. And I'm like, people don't believe that we actually got good people here in Flint.
Right. Well, I didn't know as much was going on until I started doing the show because I've met so many authors and artists and, just different people that's doing things in the community. That's why I base my show around being a variety show and I can bring different people in like that because I never knew all these different things were going on.
Yes.
Because you don't hear about it as much. And now, with Facebook, you hear about a whole lot more.
Right.
And all the time. And plus, I normally don't just like hang out. So I would miss a lot of this stuff.
Right. Ain't Facebook good?
It is. I love it. And
I met a lot of people. I met you on Facebook.
I know.
I met a lot of people. I mean, media. Wow, that is just.
And it's
good.
like, and I'm, when I was writing my book and doing the family tree, I've got all kind of family on there.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Fab cousins and third, fourth, fifth cousins, stuff like that I hadn't even met yet, and they're all on Facebook.
Yes.
So I'm usually not a social media person, but when I signed up and I saw this, I was like, this will be great for my book. And then you just like add more friends, and then that's how I can book my show. I'm already booked through August.
Right.
My goal is to book for the whole year.
And I want to send a shout out to my family that's on Facebook too, because we keep in touch with each other. And I mean, when I get home, they be like.
Exactly.
I love what you doing, shout out. I love it. I'm extended family,
right?
Family-in-laws. I mean, everybody I love Facebook.
And plus,
they could have thought nothing else.
Yeah,
better.
I mean, and plus with them adding family pictures, you can see how people like you got a new baby. You show the picture. Any events you're doing, and you don't have to always pick up the phone and call because it's good to call, but it's good to see these pictures instead of waiting on people to send you pictures. People don't even write letters anymore.
you get your cell phone and you take a picture, you send it right then and there, and hit it on Facebook.
I love it, and like I said, I never did that with MySpace or anything because when MySpace came out, it seemed like they had so many problems with it, and all kinds of stuff was happening. And I told my son, "Oh no, you're not opening no account."
Oh no!
And then we got to Facebook, and he was like, "Well, can I open an account?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check this out." I'm real cautious of that kind of stuff.
Right.
But it's done really well. I haven't had any problem with it, and I love it because it does help us promote a lot of stuff.
Right. Free.
And so
free.
Free. That's the good thing.
Free advertising.
Free advertising. You create that page. People like anything you put up.
Yes.
Somebody said they want a dislike button. I was like, no. You don't want no dislike button. No. It's bad enough when they make the comments and they're swearing like through the roof. I was like, why they let them talk like that on there? There always got to be something, just one little craziness.
Right.
And so I'm just like, but overall.
You can't expect for everybody to like you.
Right.
But you just keep on moving.
That's it.
Just keep on moving. You can't expect for everybody to like you. Just keep a smile on your face.
Mm-hmm.
You got to worry about you.
Exactly, because they will give you a heart attack worrying about them.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can't have that.
Right.
So anyways, I want to thank you for coming in today and sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we had a lot of fun.
Yes.
And sharing the word about building strong women, your founders ball that's coming up, your beauty queen pageant that's going to be happening, and, hope to see a lot more happening.
You will.
And I'll be watching and whatever I see we posting and, so I want to thank you for coming in. And so next week, I'm going to be doing 2 shows. I have a 12 o'clock show, and I have a 1 o'clock show. Rick Daniels at 1. I have 12 o'clock Bella Hayes, who is in the wrestling management. And, of course, Rick Daniels, the Black Scorpion, I think it's what's called Black Scorpion Boxing, will be here at 1. So I want everybody to make sure they tune in for that. And then tonight, I'm going to be out over at Table and Tap, 555 South Saginaw, and I'm going to do guest bartender, which should be a blast because I've never done anything like that. So if you got any 20s you want to come, it's a fundraiser. So, come on out and support the Flaming Pit and her show and drop a 20 or something in my glass. 50s work too,
That's right.
But it's a first time thing for me, and I'm hoping that I make them proud. I'm going to try to be good, not swing off the ceiling and stuff. So, John, make sure you take care of that, right?
I don't think anybody can control you, Lisa. I mean, I think your parents gave up on you. I think they just let you go in the backyard, and after a while you came back and got cleaned up. And I just can't imagine anybody, training you in.
I'll be good. I'll be good. I promise I'll be good. Because, see, I don't want to make Flaming Pit Show look bad. But if it get kind of wild up in there.
Look at Jerry Springer made a career out of bad, okay?
I know. I love Jerry Springer.
Right.
That's why I brought it up for. I remember you used to watch episodes of that.
I still watch it. I love Jerry.
It's still on?
Yeah, still on.
Oh, he got a new show out called Baggage.
Well, yeah, he branches out, but he's still on every day at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So, but anyways, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, and we will be posted on YouTube and Facebook, and everybody have a good day and enjoy this blizzard. So, for that Flaming Pit Show, we signing off.